Hey, Art Foamy fans, how are you doing today? Well, I'm going to be honestly truthful with you, and I had not a creative bone in my body when it came to this project. I spent an entire day videotaping and just trying to press through the creative wall, and at the end of the day, my favorite thing out of it all was my cleanup papers. You see, because I don't like to waste paint. So I keep this little handy dandy little container of all different kinds of tags and whatnots and what fors. And these cut up pieces of paper were in there along with this sheet, which this almost is a watercolor paper. But anyways, while I was cleaning it up, I absolutely and totally fell in love with this color combination. The original colors that I used are here, and it ended up being this one, and this one with black. So whatever, I don't care how I got where I got, but this is where I got. One of the cool things I did discover on my creative time, and I will show you. Here's what I made. It's kind of a big mess of everything. It's really cool. I have this all on video, but we'll do that at another time because I'm loving these. So anyways, one thing I always do love to do in Lynn's creative world is that I like to push my products as far as I think I can push them. So what I did on this project was I pulled out white stucco. Now, white stucco is a pretty heavy, it's kind of like stucco. You have to take it out and you have to, work it back and forth to get it really malleable to work with, which I thought could possibly be problematic on the art foamies. But, well, as you can see, even though they're not, oh, this one came out really good. Even though they're not full in totals, I love them because it's all part of this whole thing. Now, there was another product that I used, which was Oyster Bay, and this is a polishing plaster, which is a much more fluid plaster than the white stucco is, and you can see just by looking at it. But I loved the color, so I just took a little bit of that along with a little bit of this white stucco, and I mixed them together because I wanted the coarseness of the white stucco, but I wanted the oyster color that was here, and I wanted to be able to stamp on it because here, this is how the Oyster Bay polishing plaster came out. It's not bad, but it wasn't what I was trying to achieve. This, however, is the combination of the polishing plaster and the white stucco. So all I really did was I just took this, kind of randomly applied it to my cleanup sheets. I want some right in here. And I'm just going to take these little darlings. So I'm using two different sets of Art Foamy stamps. This one, these three here, I chose not to use the fourth one that comes in the Ann Butler rails. And then the rest of these are all part of the Flutterby Designs patterns. That's a really cool set too. So I really like these little guys right here. So I'm just going to stamp into it, give it a nice push. I thought at first that I had to do it really gently, but then I found I didn't get a good stamp. So I'm just going to push it in there. Yeah, like that. But in doing that, oh my God, can you see that? Can you see that texture? Okay, I'm fine. But as I was saying, when you're doing this, you really, really, really have to clean your Art Foamy stamp. So if I'm not able to immediately clean them after using any of these super textury mediums, I'll just spray water on it and set it aside. But when I am ready to clean it, let me see if I can find. All I do is I have this toothbrush, and I'm going to gently, just really, really gently get in here. I want to make sure that I get all of that medium out of the nooks and crannies, because those nooks and crannies are what gave me that. Okay. I love my art. I do. But how awesome. And I wish you could feel this, because this is super cool. All right, so we're going to do, what have I got left here? I think I got one piece here. Take a little bit more of this and kind of, I think we'll do a whole swath right down the center of it. Let's use that herringbone again. Okay, good, nice push into it. Oh, look at that. Tire tracks. All right, once again, spritz, spritz. Gently with our toothbrush. All right, so I'm going to let those sit right there and percolate until I can clean them thoroughly. But one thing I am seeing with this one, at least, because this is, I think, almost my favorite one out of the whole lot of them here, but I want to take a little bit of this oyster beige, kind of brayer it around here. I'm using a gel press as my paint palette. Oh, see, oh my gosh. Okay. All right, this one with the little circles in it is from the Flutterby Designs patterns. Oh my gosh. Eek! Just that little white noise. I'm going to use this cross pattern here. These nice, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. This right here just makes all the horror that this day has entailed worth it. Oh my gosh. These are just like these amazing little, if you've never done mark making, which I have not, this is a great little way to get into it. All right, what are we going to do now? I think these guys need some of this darker color. See, so my creative block ended up actually turning out pretty cool. So you never know what's going to happen. But I am totally obsessed with these little, okay. So, anyways, I hope you have enjoyed this creative journey of mine playing with Art Foamies, Flutterby Design Patterns, and Ann Butler rails. Alrighty, my Art Foamy fans, until we meet again, stay creative, even if you have a creative block, because you will eventually break through it and end up with beautiness like this. Ta-ta! See ya! Bye!